Our media project uses, develops and challenges forms and conventions in a variety of ways. Firstly, the genre of our music video is indie rock/pop. We decided on the genre because all members of our group enjoy this type of music and therefore collectively we have the most knowledge on this genre, so we thought it would be a very good choice. Before actually deciding on a song, we watched various music videos from artists that follow the same or a similar genre, for example the likes of Jake Bugg, Arctic Monkeys and Jamie T. Our main inspiration did come from Jamie T's music video for Rabbit Hole and
meant to protect me but only betrayed me now. You're too proud to call this, I never knew you at all. Stoop low, I got high, tonight high. Lolly icy trips and stumbles, ghostly Alice in the palace to crumble.
The song we selected is called Eden, which means paradise. Therefore the song in general is obviously about paradise, with the main lyric being Find Our Eden. So we had to ensure our band members looked as if they were having a good time throughout the video and therefore in fact finding their Eden. Once we'd selected our song, we brainstormed ideas regarding the mise-en-scène, the editing and the camera work. Most music videos follow some sort of storyline or structure to adhere to typical codes and conventions. However, with our own, we didn't want it to completely follow a story, so here we went against typical codes and conventions. We based our music video mainly in an outdoor, rural setting, as we felt this is most associated with the indie genre audience. And also it meant the background wouldn't be too noisy and distracting, so the audience could have their full focus on the music video and the characters in it. In addition, a small part of our music video is set in a studio, which adds to the professionalism of a real music video, and as well as that, the typical codes and conventions. We obviously did want to associate our song title to the video to ensure the audience actually understood what was going on. So throughout the video, the band is enjoying themselves in various different places. Our band consists of 3 young people, 2 male, 1 female. One of the male members and the female member are guitarists, whilst the other male is a lead singer. The outfits the band wore throughout the video are very quirky and all different from one another, with them each having their own style within the indie genre. The main vocalist wore baggy denim jeans with a red jumper and then a blue t-shirt over the top. The male guitarist wore black jeans with a bright vintage raincoat jacket, and then the female guitarist wore denim ripped jeans and then a leopard print coat over the top. We ensured all their outfits were bright and eye-catching. In parts of the video we also got them to change into a different outfit. This was to keep our audience interested and for them to get a more enhanced vision of the band's fashion tastes and style. Regarding instruments, we chose that we only wanted to use a guitar, as this is like typical of the indie genre, for example Vampire Weekend. So here our media project adheres to the typical codes and conventions. Regarding our shot types, we wanted to get in as many as possible with them all looking professional. But before we did this, we obviously looked for inspiration first. In Ratboy's sign-on video, most of his shots are in a car, so we decided to also incorporate a car. However, when watching his video through, we did notice the car become quite repetitive and boring for us as an audience. So in ours, we made sure we kept it to a minimal so the audience would stay interested. Also, at the start of Jamie T's Rabbit Hole music video, he uses editing software to create a moving image of himself playing a guitar down an urban road. We again liked this, but wanted to change it a little bit to make it our own style and fit more of the genre. So we took a variety of images of the band down a rural road in 2 different outfits, and by using editing software made the pictures into lots of fast moving images, so it was like a video. Regarding camera angles, lots of music videos often use similar ones, however we decided to incorporate more to twist the typical codes and conventions. For example, we used long shots when the band were walking. This allowed the audience to see a bigger picture of them, but also elements of the mise-en-scène. We also used some close-up shots of the instruments and the main singer lip-syncing. This allowed our media product to look professional and realistic. In addition, we used medium shots so the audience could see the characters just exactly how they were and get more of an idea of their personalities. We also used an establishing shot of a forestry area, which meant our audience were able to get a taste of our genre. Low-angle shots were also incorporated. This made the band look quite powerful and successful. Regarding the editing of our music videos, some shots we decided we didn't like when we downloaded them onto our software. Therefore, we were able to delete these because they were no longer needed. However, in some cases, we liked part of the video, but not other parts, so we just cropped it down to the bits we liked. And also, every single shot we filmed roughly 4 to 5 times to make sure it was exactly how we wanted it.
We made sure that the combination of our main product and our ancillary text was effective to ensure that our product would be professional. We decided that we wanted to create a vinyl as we felt it would be deemed as more successful and fitting for our genre. For example, like Catfish and the Waterman, which you can see on screen right now. The front of the cover for the vinyl was 3 band members. So the girl was sat on the bonnet of the car, the singer was sat in the car driver's seat, and the other guitar player was stood on the door pane of the other side of the car. So it kind of showed us having fun, which is kind of what we wanted to express. This image we felt worked really well because it gave off positive, fun vibes, and that's what our song and our band is about, so that's kind of what we wanted to get across. We felt that if we chose a photo of us having fun and messing around, people would instantly be engrossed in trying to listen to our song and kind of understand who we are. Again, this image captured everything our song was about and showed the audience instantly what we were like. Inside the vinyl case, we decided to have a photo of all 3 of the band members stood under the bridge. We used this photo in our actual music video, so we felt that the 2 linked really well, which we felt was a successful thing to include. And by using a photo that summed us all up, we felt that it summed the vinyl cover up as well. And it was just really fitting for our genre as well, so we felt that it was really successful. Actual vinyl, we chose to have a photo of the car and kind of part of our band, because the car was the main thing that we wanted to get in the shot, because we found from our research that keeping it plain and simple on the actual vinyl disc was a successful thing to do, and that so we felt that it actually fitted our genre really well. For the back of the vinyl cover, we decided we wanted to use a photo of all 3 band members facing away into the distance. This photo we felt summed up our group as a whole, as it managed to capture everything in the shot, so the people, all the band members, the kind of setting that it was set in, and the car as well, so we felt that it worked really well. The photo was the only thing that we actually chose to have on the back of the cover, apart from the barcode, because keeping it plain and simple we felt allowed the picture to stand out and express what our group was actually like, so that our viewers could understand us. And we felt that this was the right decision to do because it represented our group perfectly. Our ancillary text and main product link to our target audience because of the mise en scene, which we can see Katie talking about here from our focus group. How is media represented in our music video?
I can tell from the mise en scènes of the subject represent an indie pop vibe. For example, the woman's leopard coat in the video shows this.
Another way that it links to our target audience is because of the ages of people who are actually shot in the music video, so they can relate to the people who are watching it, and the people who are watching it can relate to us because we are of a similar age group, and that is kind of who our target audience is. Our magazine advert, we used a photo of all the band members stood in a country road and a country setting. The girl and the guitar player, so both of the guitar players were stood at the edges, and the singer was stood in the middle, which we felt was the best kind of way to represent us. And it kind of gave our audience a clearer view of an understanding of the group and who we are. It was set in an area where a lot of our music video was actually filmed, so we felt that this was important to do because by having the magazine advert, which is going to be presented alone, we felt that it was important to capture a lot of our actual video in the poster because it will be set alone and people will be just seeing that and it will be representing us. We used a photo that had a winding road that went up and off the page, so maybe it suggested that there's a lot more to us and that it might encourage more people to go and view our video and see who we are and what we're about. On the advert we included our single name, so Eden, our band name, Chapter 52, when our song is released and our website address. We felt that all these aspects were necessary because it was everything that our audience needed to gather information about us and go and research us and find out everything about our song and our band. We felt our advert was very successful because when looking at other professional adverts such as like David Guetta's, Catfish in the Bottom and Red Hot Chili Peppers, we saw a direct comparison between the two.
For every stage of our music video, we carried out audience research. We did this so we could get the best possible feedback for our video. This was so that we could improve it so it's the best it could be. We created surveys using quick surveys and shared them over social media like Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. An example of the sort of questions we asked were, what sort of music videos do you like? What sort of genre do you like? From this and using our own personal opinions, we decided to focus on the indie rock / indie pop genre. For audience feedback, we decided to create our band using 2 males and 1 female, including 1 male vocalist and 2 guitarists, male and female. After this, using our storyboards, we started our recording. We made our first rough edit and showed our teacher and also our target audience to get some good feedback that could help us. From this feedback we gathered, we went on to improve our video and again showed the audience, showed our teacher for constant improvements we could add. An example of this feedback we gained was that the editing needed to be tighter and more lip syncing so it seemed like a real music video and it seemed serious, not like a spoof, so it's more professional and looked like we actually knew what we were doing. We also created a focus group of people who were specifically interested in our genre and video. From these people, we showed them our video and got their own individual feedback, which was more detailed questions and more detailed responses. This gave us an open review of ideas, as well as our own, that we could do to improve our music video and what we could add to make it seem more professional and meet the needs of our target audience.
What aspects do you like of our music video?
I like how you can use like rural settlements like the New Forest. It sort of symbolises like a carefree attitude, and that is sort of represented in today's society. For example, like with the band Arctic Monkeys.
What do you think of our music video?
I think it's a really good music video. I think that you've got a lot of really good different angles in there, and I especially like the close-up of the tyre that's been used, as it's quite a good transitioning shot. And I also like the pictures that you've used that have been done really quickly, because I think it represents quite well that the band are having fun.
What do you think of the relationship between the 3 band members?
I think there's quite like a positive vibe between all 3 of them. They seem to bond quite well, and I sort of like that because like, it sort of made me want to watch it more. And yeah.
One predominant bit of feedback from our focus group was that we need more shots including the guitarist. This is so that it was clear to the audience that the guitarist was part of the band permanently. We went back and edited this and got more clips including the guitarist, including close-up on the guitar playing and getting their faces in the video, allowing it to really seem like they're part of the band. By this point we'd used the majority of our audience feedback to improve our video and make it seem more professional. We could really see this. By the point of including our guitarists playing, we had created our final draft. We then looked back over it and watched it multiple times, peer assessing what we'd done, looking for small improvements that could really improve our video. And again, we showed our focus group, we showed our friends, we showed it on social media, teachers, etc. so that we could really improve our video and make it the best it could be. One thing before our final draft was finally handed in was that we decided as a group we should probably introduce a shot of a studio. This so that we look like, although we're having fun in our music video, we look like a professional band, and that's what we are supposed to be portraying. Finding a studio to record in was difficult, however it proved to be worth it when we finally achieved it, as the shots and quality of these shots proved to be one of the probably best parts of our video in our opinions, and really shows us as a band collectively together, playing and enjoying the music. After we'd completed our final music video, we posted on sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, where our previous audiences had been watching, and we looked for feedback off them finally to see if our improvements had finally met their needs. We got comments like, "Love the outfits, what a fun video, it's great." Loads of really positive feedback. However, we also wanted some formal feedback, so we made another focus group and selected people to give their own opinions selectively and detailed, so that we could see if there was any tiny things we need to do, tiny, and it was really helpful, and we kept it all on topic. While getting our feedback, we did enjoy hearing people's opinions, and it did help us improve our video again and again, and I feel that we finally got a good video to represent all the hard work we've put in. And we did enjoy the whole process of making the video, and especially getting the audience research seemed to be a fun part of the whole process.
We used many technical devices throughout our research, planning, evaluation and construction stages. One way we did this was the use of Quick Surveys, which is an online workspace that allowed us to get primary data from potential viewers, audience people, and to ask them questions such as, would you prefer it in black and white or colour? And this enabled us to get the data which was specific and relevant to our music piece, and it enabled us to meet the needs of the viewers. As well, Quick Survey allowed us to eliminate any potential ideas that we didn't want to use. And going back to the black and white one, we found that 93% of people decided they want it in colour and not black and white. UK Tribes was another internet resource that we used that showed us different cultures of people. This was helpful to us because it enabled us to see who our specific genre audience were, and we could cater the needs towards them. Another online workspace we used was Firefly, and this was during the research, planning, construction and evaluation. It enabled us to keep all of our information and ideas together, organised, and it enabled the flow of the whole text to go easily. It also helped us to store potential ideas and get inspiration. For example, we stored Arctic Monkeys, Jake Bugg videos on that, and we were able to get inspiration from that. During the filming we used a camera that was by Canon, and it was the D505, and we used a 32GB data card. This was so we could have a lot of room to store the film that we had done, but also using the camera we did, it enabled us to have high quality finished videos and images. The other reason we used the camera was because of the modes that were available on it. For example, sports mode, which we did use in our final project. This was so it showed a continuous flow of photos, which gave a professional and interesting effect. The other piece of equipment we used was a tripod, and this was just so all the images were steady and we could get the final project to an aesthetically pleasing look. And the final two pieces of equipment we used was the MacBook Pro and the iMovie on the MacBook Pro. This is because it's very high quality filming and editing available on that, and it enabled us to get the highest finish possible. On iMovie we were able to edit transitions, sound, speed, everything like that, so that was all useful to have it all in one place, and it enabled us to do it in a more organised manner. The editing software we used was used also in our spoof analysis, which was good because we knew how to work it and everything like that. Finally, we used social media throughout, such as YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. and this was so we could get direct information back from people that would watch our project. One of them was Facebook, where we put the video on when we had rough draft it and final draft it, and within a day of having our rough draft on it, we had likes, we had 1,800 views, we had, I think it was like 60 something likes, 20 comments, and they were all useful to us because we were able to find out where people wanted us to improve, what people liked, and additional information that they wanted us to put in. So another reason why we use social media sites such as Facebook was because the people that use it are specifically relevant to us, because our target audience is between 15 and 25, around there, and the dominant age range of people that use social media is also around the same age, so the information that we got back was extremely relevant. And finally, we used quick surveys at the end to assess whether people liked the project, and we found a 100% rate of people saying yes, they did like the project. So we were able to get direct feedback and show that it was a successful project.